Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time to my channel, hi, my name is Sarah. Today we're going to be testing out Lush products, which doesn't seem like a big deal on my channel, but today is a little bit different. I'm not testing out an entire collection of Lush, as I just did the Valentine's Day collection. Well, basically they're cosmetics. Lush COSMETIC'S cosmetics. So I did recently go in there and I did see that they had quite a few different kind of cosmetics, which I didn't know that they actually carried, but talking to a salesperson, apparently they've carried a bunch before. He had told me that they carried not only makeup, but they'd also carried almost like rainbow makeup, like colorful kinds. But unfortunately, those didn't make the cut when they did their entire new relaunch. Unfortunately, because I would have loved to review rainbow makeup from Lush and just kind of have in my arsenal, basically like a full face without actually going into foundation or anything like that. So as you can see on my face today specifically, I have used the Independent Liquid Liner from Lush. The Independent Eyeliner states, go it alone. It says, this is our quick setting, no nonsense, jet black liquid liner that's made to stay put. Create your own style with delicate thin strokes or thick bold lines. Whatever your style, our smudge-free formula means it'll stick with you through thick and thin. Its flexible hold also means it won't crack or flake away, so you'll look flawless while you call the shots. And how to use it is just start on the inner corner of the eyelid and draw the eyeliner close to the lashes. The features are instant result. This jet black eyeliner dries immediately after application and stays put all day long. Finally one eye done. Let's continue on. It's cream gel formula. Its base has rich, deep color and a smooth, even application. A bold statement. Is it a classic cat eye you're after or a simple accent? Whatever your look, you've got the freedom to experiment. This eyeliner does retail for $16.95, which is not expensive. It's not like outrageous in the pricing factor. You do get 5 grams of it, so it is slightly small in actual like container size, comparatively speaking to the one that I have usually used, which is the one from the Sephora collection, which is 0.08 fluid ounces, which I'm not sure how that translates into grams or how grams translates into that. If I can remember to do the math, I'll like leave it on the screen somewhere, but I am trying to slowly transfer all my makeup, or transfer the right word? Maybe. To basically like start putting other maybe cruelty-free options into my life. We'll try to see how this guy goes. The Eyes Right Mascara. Long-lasting, cruelty-free lash definition that's gentle enough for sensitive eyes. Finally. Packed with conditioning, fresh wheatgrass infusion, this clump-free mascara leaves lashes glossy and luscious, even after it's removed. A single swipe creates natural-looking length and a curl that's perfect for a no-makeup look. Now, I'm going to be doing a wear test for this obviously, but I also kind of want to do a comparative test. Quickly, the ColourPop BFF mascara has become my new obsession. Not really surpassing the Milk Makeup Kush mascara, but it's definitely on like the same kind of level as that. And so I definitely wanted to give it a chance, especially because the Kush mascara is on the pricier side of things, and I want to give you guys alternative options that are definitely going to be cheaper. So I'm going to be trying Black on Black from ColourPop just on this eye, basically to do a wear test to let you guys know if the Lush one is going to be comparable to ColourPop. Add a second coat for more drama and volume. Flexible Japan and Karanuba waxes keep lashes feeling light while ensures smudge-free finish. Go ahead and bat those lashes. So this one does retail for $14.95, which isn't, again, bad for a mascara. I did compare this to the ColourPop mascara, which is on this set of lashes, whereas the Lush is on this set of lashes. And in US dollars, the BFF mascara is going to be slightly cheaper than this one, so we will see how they hold up in comparison with each other. But I mean, $14.95 is still not super bad for mascara. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but it's not all that bad, especially because it is in Canadian pricing. This one is 8 grams of product as well. And comparing it to the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara, this one is 7 grams. So this one does have 1 less gram, but it's also quite a bit cheaper, so we will see. Now, if you are new to my channel, then you probably don't know this, although if you are a little bit of an old subscriber, then you probably do, is that I don't wear face makeup. So I'm just going to be putting this all over my skin and then following up with the next option. The Amazon Primer Naked Facial Oil. Hydrate and mattify sounds like an oxymoron, but Amazon Primer is up to the task. Softening Tapuaka butter, moisturizing mover butter, and calming Andiroba oil team up for deep hydration, while arrowroot powder keeps skin shine free. The natural green pigment of protective chlorophyllin neutralizes redness, while lemongrass and electric daisies tighten and tone for a bright, clear complexion. This sweetly woody scent of tonka, rosewood, and orange oils from Brazil lingers lightly for a luxurious feeling all day. How to use is just simply sweep over the skin and gently rub in, or warm between fingers and massage over the face. This one does retail for $12.95 per 20 grams, which I assume is just the one bar. So from what I've gathered from this, because of the green tone to it, it's going to help to tone down any redness in the face, and because of the ingredients in it, it's going to hydrate skin as well as mattify, which I thought would be good for the day because I have combination skin, so I'm basically like dry like around my skin, and then through the middle, my T-zone area is what's the oiliest. Make sure you are aware that this is a facial oil, so it does melt incredibly quick onto the skin. It's going to be a contact product, meaning the minute that it touches to a surface that's warmer than it, aka like your face, etc., it's going to start its melting process. Hopefully this doesn't make me break out like the other oils have. All their facial oils, except for Full of Grace, have made me break out. All their cleansing balms and everything have always made me break out. So I'm really hoping this has the opposite effect, obviously. Hoping it mattifies, because your girl is oily. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not very mattifying. Granted, it is marketed as a facial oil, so it's not meant to be super mattifying, but that's okay because there was one last thing that I bought that I wanted to test out today. That is the Emotional Brilliance Translucent Face Powder. Get matte, Jack. It's a translucent face powder. Whatever the skin you're in, turn shine into divine with this mattifying powder. Use it over foundation to set your look or on its own for a flawless finish that's not cakey or unnatural. It's also blended with softening jojoba oil, which easily absorbed into your skin, so all you're left with is a nourishing, hydrating feel that's never chalky. Suitable for all skin types. How to use is to set your makeup brush on evenly outwards from the nose. Features are to prevent shine. We use a talc base that absorbs excess oil to give skin a matte, smooth finish. Mineral oil free, no mineral oils to irritate the skin, just lovely jojoba oil here. And here's a tip, smooth some onto your upper eyelid to prevent eyeliner from smudging. So now that we got that set and down into place, it obviously has mattified because, well, anything that you put on your face that's a powder is going to mattify. It's just whether or not it keeps it at bay. But I will say I like how my face looks right now, although I don't use powders generally on my face because of the whole like don't use complexion enhancing anything. I barely use concealers and I don't use foundation or powders or anything like that. But I will let you guys know how this kind of just plays with through the day. I'll do some check-ins and stuff like that. Besides that, let's see how this goes. Now, all of these products that I've mentioned are going to be vegan, completely vegan, and Lush is cruelty-free, so that's always an upside. I did want to get into my thoughts and feelings about these products, basically like specifications and whatnot. Let's talk about the eyeliner. So the eyeliner itself is a decent size, I will say. You get quite a bit of product. With that being said though, this bottle is glass, and that scares the crap out of me because I am a huge klutz. And I'm probably going to end up breaking this either in my bag or just dropping on the ground, and it's going to end up breaking and shattering and going everywhere. So it's kind of daunting, not gonna lie. It's also kind of slightly weird that it looks like an eyedropper bottle. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but it's a little weird. And the brush itself, this isn't a felt tip, this is a brush tip. In my opinion, it is a little bit too flimsy for my liking. I do like a felt tip, although with that being said, I hate how fast felt tips do dry out, but you win some, you lose some, just kind of gotta deal with it as they come. Pick your favorites and stick with them. Another thing to add is that when I first use this, I don't know, like, it doesn't tell me to shake it up before use, but I do find that if I don't shake it up before use, it's like a weird liquid that I put on my eyes until I start mixing up and the pigmentation actually shows up. Alongside, I will say, kind of like my eyeliner today. I actually didn't completely mess it up, so that was pretty cool for first impressions. So what you do is literally just take it out like this, and it's already coated in the product. And it's just simple use. So next up is Eyes Right, which is their mascara. The wand for this one is honestly just like the most basic wand. It doesn't have any like tapered points or anything like that. The end is slightly tapered, but not anything out of the ordinary. Unlike the ColourPop wand, which does taper in the middle, it does give you that aspect of being able to get the different lengths and to get into different places. Whereas this, I actually prefer this. I don't need my wand to be like topsy-turvy and all that jazz. It is a basic wand and it did the job. Onto Emotional Brilliance. So this guy is vegan, self-preserving, and I'm not sure what the A stands for. Autoconserve? No idea. Maybe that's just another word for self-preserving. You open it up and then it just says Lush on the inside, and obviously it's coated with a little like sticky piece, almost like a sticky sticker. Yeah, okay. And that's to keep all the product in for when you don't want it, or just to keep the product in. If you do want to take this off, because it is a protector, I do not take the screen protectors off my phone, so I don't know why I would completely take this off. I will just probably take it off slightly, just enough to get the product into the lid and then continue use. But I will probably put this back on because it definitely conserves a lot more product than it allows out. It does just say Lush on here, which I find kind of cute. And then obviously you're just going to put the lid underneath it, and then you just kind of tap, bring it up, and then you got all the product in the lid. The lid itself says 100% recycled, so that's pretty cool as well. Lush is really good for recycling their items, not their products, but their actual items, like the containers that they come in. They're really good for that. They try to be as eco-friendly as possible and leave the smallest footprint on this earth that they possibly can, which is also why they constantly have naked products, which are basically just products without the packaging. And lastly, something that I'm not going to hold up until the actual product shots, but you will see it because editing. Woo! Because editing. The magic of editing. It is the Amazon facial oil. Completely packaging free, so we don't really need to talk about the packaging at all. Definitely do enjoy it, although with a lot of the naked products, when it's like a facial oil or any kind of oil that melts upon contact, it's a little, again, I'm gonna say daunting, because the minute you make contact with it, with anything below the temperature that it already is, it's gonna start melting. It's gonna start its emulsifying, and that's scary. As for the rest though, as I have stated, I am going to be doing a wear test for these just to see how they basically perform, see how they hold up. So I will start doing check-ins, and that's what you will be seeing next. Well, thus far, it's been about half an hour of me having this on, and it's made it through that, so we're gonna keep trekking. As for my last check-in, it is now 11:17. I've had this on for almost 12 hours. I'm going to say probably around 12 hours, and this is how it's holding up. So the eyeliner still looks really, really nice. It's still kept to its shape. On their site, they did share a tip that basically they suggest that you put the translucent powder on the eye to avoid any transfer from the eyeliner onto your eye. Although I didn't find that I needed that at all because, well, it didn't transfer at all. And as for the ColourPop versus the Lush, both of them stayed perfectly intact. It's basically just like pick and choose whichever one you'd prefer. And the facial oil. It definitely didn't break me out. Although if I find out that it did, I will leave it in the description box down below. The translucent powder, I feel like it kept most of my oil at bay. I mean, granted, up here, it's a little bit difficult to keep my oil at bay because your girl's oily. But I would say besides the learning curve and the glass aspect of the eyeliner, everything worked out pretty damn well. Eyes Right is just your basic ass mascara. It's nothing like fundamental in my life. I'll probably switch between that and ColourPop just because why not? The eyeliner, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the tip. That's what she said. But I mean, I had a good eyeliner day today, so you win some, you lose some, like I said. It wasn't the worst day for me to do eyeliner, so yeah. As for the powder, I will say I'm not going to use this to set my makeup per se, because I tend to set my makeup when I'm doing special effects looks, and it is a little bit on the pricier side of things. But if I know that I'm going to have a really long day ahead of me and I use the facial oil, I'll probably use it to set down the facial oil so that it keeps, again, my oil at bay, because I am so oily sometimes. But that is it for today's video, and I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.